We'll start with a linear graph for f dash of x. We can see it has a positive slope. Now, f double dash of x we'll look at because that is in fact the slope of the slope. So we can draw a sign diagram. Now here the slope of this function is positive, and therefore f double dash of x will be always positive. And we know that if f double dash of x is positive, we have a convex section of the graph. So we expect our graph to look like this. Now, important points to consider are where f dash of x equals 0, because that's where we have local max and local min. So I'll mark here where f dash of x equals 0, and we know our convex shape will sit like this. So this section of our function has negative slope, as we can see in f dash of x. Positive slope here, and up here f dash of x is positive. Second graph, once again linear for f dash. So f double dash will show the sign for the slope of f dash of x, which is always negative. So given it's negative, we expect the concave shape. Once again, where f dash of x equals 0, I shall mark it here, that's where our turning point will sit, where the slope equals 0. And therefore this would be a sketch of f of x. There's positive slope there, negative slope here, which then matches with f dash of x being negative slope. Alright, so now f dash of x is in fact a quadratic shape. So now our sign diagram to show the slope. Slope here is positive. Slope here is negative. And therefore we know we have a convex and then a concave shape. So my graph will look like that. Now in this case I've marked that red line divides the convex from the concave. Okay, once again let's look at the slope for f dash of x. We have negative slope first. Then this section here has positive slope. And we end up with another negative section. So that will then mean we have firstly concave sections with a negative, and then positive section is going to be so concave, negative, convex for positive. And these red lines, two of them have marked where the turning points are, which shows where the shape change occurs. So here we have negative slope initially, positive slope, and negative slope. So positive slope would mean convex, negative slope, concave. The two outside red lines will mark where the shape change occurs. That middle red line actually marks where f dash of x equals 0. That's where a turning point should be. Ideally you should do that for all of the points where f dash of x equals 0, because that marks where your turning points happen to be.